Yes. Oh my God, it's been a while, bruh. 3 to 4 months, bruh. But we're back on the Serious Podcast with your host. Damn, I don't know if I still got it, y'all boys. With your host, the one and only Serious Jason. Yes, sir, we are back, man. It's been a while, long time coming, long overdue as well. But let's get to it. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to be back, man, to record more episodes. And we in the whole new year, y'all boys. Well, let me introduce my guest, because damn, I'm talking already. We got my boy Talk. It's different. And we got the one, my homeboy, Cam Fiji, Renaissance man, drone footage, all that. That's what he does. And then we got the man, best for last right here, bruh, Mr. Wavy Clips. He probably recorded your favorite artist's music video. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to toot his horn or something.
Your favorite podcast.
Oh yes. And this episode is sponsored by Wavy Clips. Yes, you gonna see it somewhere. You gonna see the animation somewhere. But yes, you guys.
It's a real tide Wavy Clips.
Yes, sir. First episode of 2022, man. Damn. The last time I shot an episode was like July, towards the end of July, bro. August, man. It really been that long, but a lot of shit has happened. Let me go ahead, and show my respect to Virgil Abloh. The man died. He had cancer. Secretly, he was like, dealing with cancer for like 4 years, and he died, I think, in December. But RIP to Virgil. Also want to show my respect to the people that died at Asteroid. I think roughly 11 or 12. Excuse me if I'm wrong, but I want to show my respect to those people that died as well. A lot of things has happened since the last episode, and I just want to show my respect to those that died. And the people that, oh my God, Betty White! Betty White died too, y'all boys, damn!
I saw some photos of her in the day.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful lady.
She is a beautiful lady.
Respect to her, you feel me?
Yeah, show us for something. But yes, bruh, RP to the people that has, lost their lives in 2021, and the people that died of COVID, of course. Just want to show my condolences, and yeah, bruh. But yeah, sorry for being a bummer. But let's get to the topics, man. Gunna, he dropped. I ain't gonna cap to y'all boys. I forgot the name of the album, but I know it's the final installment of, what is it called? DS4, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to?
Drip Season 4.
Yeah, Drip Season 4, the final installment. You know what I'm saying? Crazy thing is, he dropped the same week as The Weeknd, right? And I ain't gonna lie to you, the sales were neck and neck, like they were close. But yeah, bruh. And so, as he, rolls out his album, DS4, Drip Season 4, he did like he made a new phrase that is trendy on the media, on social media, if you don't know. P. You're gonna see the emoji on my head. P.
Right now?
You know what I'm saying? P. Yeah. Pushin P is some phrase that he came out with on Twitter and Instagram, and do you guys want to ask you guys? Do you guys know what it means?
Alex ain't P. First things first. Alex ain't P. That nigga ain't let him fly to PJ. You know what I mean?
Do you know what it?
Yeah, but P is like.
Wait, no, I'm asking you. Tell me your definition of P. What does P means? What does Pushin P mean or whatever?
Pushin P is like a way of life. You know what I mean? If your brother's starving and you got some money, and you see your brother starving and you feed your brother, that's P.
Okay, that's enough from you. Okay, that's what's up. Jivens, talk, excuse me.
It's fine, I think it just mean player, you feel me? Like somebody just pimping.
Pimping P.
Cool.
Makes sense. Pimp, player, P. Pushing P, you pushing, okay? And Wavy Clips.
Pushing P?
What does it mean?
Pushing P.
I mean, it sounds like pushing, in England, P is like money, ain't it?
Pound, yeah. Pound.
So pushing P, pushing
money?
Bread, pushing money.
So what you guys all said sounds about right. Same atmosphere, same, some shit. You know what I'm saying? But pushing P means, so instead of renting a car, you bought the car in full. You're pushing P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get it.
Instead of buying an apartment, you buy a whole house. You buy, you know what I'm saying? It's just outdoing yourself or grinding. So this is another example of pushing P. Your friend needs a hand. You give them a hand. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that. You're showing respect. You're outdoing. You're showing out. You're grinding. That's what I got from it. And like, you know, I went on YouTube and did my little research. I was like, go on YouTube. What does Pushin P mean? And yeah, Gunna roughly said that. So
I will give him respect though. He really got the term trending right now. That's hard.
Fam,
Hard.
it's just crazy to me because like niggas see the P now. Hey, you see that shit everywhere. Like Gunna does it one time. Now you see everybody and their mama putting P in their bio, like that emoji P. That shit was never like nobody ever used that in 2021.
No, that's just the way of life, man. He taking something that you wouldn't even think about and he's making it cool.
Yeah,
and that's really drip in my opinion.
Yeah, bro.
That's what
Like,
drip is.
Yes, sir.
yeah.
That's P.
That's P.
It is. P. You know what's not P? I got a joke. Y'all might think this is corny a little, but fuck it. So look, not paying your homeboy back is not P. That's pushing B. Broke. Ha! Ha! That's broke.
I give you that.
Pushing B. Yeah, y'all always give you that credit. Yeah, I give you that credit. Yeah, it's pushing B. Pushing B. Right? I hate y'all niggas. Y'all niggas. They not giving me credit. Like, see, you laugh too, right?
Pushing B.
We not pushing B. We're pushing
Why,
P.
why wouldn't I take your joke serious?
Serious podcast.
Yeah. I see what you did there.
Yes, sir.
I see what you did there. But yeah, y'all boys, pushing P. We're pushing this podcast. Ha ha. On to the next subject, though.
Yes, sir.
I ain't gonna lie. Last year, like I said, the last few months, I haven't been talking about anything. You know, I wasn't on the podcast, and a lot of stuff has occurred. And one crazy tragedy that occurred that people, you know, they wanted to hear my opinion, like crazy. Like after, well, the tragedy I'm talking about is the Asteroid Tragedy. Travis Scott music festival tragedy. Like I said, RIP to those people that were lost. But a lot of people wanted to hear my, you know, thoughts and what I think of how Travis Scott like handled that situation and how that all occurred. Because you know, I've been to Roland, I go to music festival, I like concert, like all of that shit. And people wanted to hear from me, you know. Well, let me just do a quick recap. So Travis Scott had held a 2-day festival in Houston, Texas. Asteroid is named after a previous fair that happens annually in Houston, Texas. And so, you know, he named the festival after the fair and his album. And, you know, this is like the 3rd year he's having it. And so day 1, it never got to day 2 because due to the tragedy, you know. So day 1, beginning, I seen footage of the festival in the beginning. Oh shit! You went the fucking. This nigga went. We'll hear his take, but let me get to the point. It just hit me. But let me get to the point. Of course, I seen footage like beginning of the festival as they like let people in. People were just. It was like a whole. What's the word?
Stampede.
Yeah, exactly. It was a whole stampede of people running through to get to the entrance. Like people were falling. People were getting stepped on. Like fam, it was like damn, bruh. Like. And then finally it got to like the whole festival and, you know, Drake coming out and etc. Bruh, it just got ugly.
Call Popo.
Yeah, you have to call Popo.
Yeah,
You pressed an effect? What did I press?
It was horrible.
Yeah, like it got to the, you know, Drake comes out and at that point people are just dying. People are losing their breath. People can't breathe. Like people are passing out. People are on drugs. A lot of shit's going on. And while people were dying in the middle of the concert, Travis Scott, nobody's being helped. Nothing occurred. Like the concert just continued to roll on until the next day they found out people amongst the crowd were dead.
But sorry to cut you off. I seen like footage like people were being helped and, you know, people getting carried away and then there's people trying their best to help.
Mm-hmm.
But the word that keeps coming back to is people.
Yeah.
He can't control what people are going to do.
Exactly.
All he can come out there is go out there and perform and, you know, have a good time for people. Yeah. But some people may take advantage. Nobody told them to come out there with drugs in their system.
Mm-hmm.
People just came out there for a good vibe. And so it all comes down to what people do at the end of the day, you know?
Personal choice.
Personal choice. Life is a choice.
It's a big thing. Because going there firsthand experience. Going to Texas, see.
Yeah, he's actually a victim. Like he, you know, not victim, but a witness.
Lawsuit on the way. Thank you.
Get the bag. Sue that nigga Trav.
Funny, bro.
He's canceled.
I wouldn't say cancel. I wouldn't say it's 100% his fault. I'd say it's the promoter. I'd say everybody behind the event.
Yeah, let's talk about
I
it.
walked into the event. The people are not even scanning your ID, your
Wristband.
wristbands, nothing like that. They're not checking your COVID test for real. I'm like,
We're not checking COVID tests.
huh? What's going on here? Like, this can't be possible. I just paid all this money to come here, and it's ramped up like this.
You just letting niggas in, bro.
You know what I mean? It's just like lackluster. And then I see the people come through in the stampede, right? At like 5 minutes after I walk in, I see just a
blitzing in, fam.
Of security just running. People just running in like it's a zoo. Wow. Everybody else, it's like a big venue or whatever, but nobody cares.
Yeah.
There's a concert going on. I forget who was playing. Everybody's happy.
Right.
Everybody got their little
refreshments,
cactus,
drink.
what's the
Cactus Jack?
Yeah, yeah.
Cacti or the drink.
Everybody just had huge cans of cacti. They were selling it for $20 each.
Damn.
$20 each. I seen people just cans on cans on
It was
cans.
just wild.
It was so much at a point that they ran out.
So the question is really what I want to get to is, who do you think? Do you think Travis Scott should be held accountable? I want to hear everybody's point of view, and then I'm gonna say mine's final.
I say to a certain extent, but it can't be held completely accountable because at the end of the day, like what Jarvis said, people gonna do what people gonna do. I heard those people going around injecting random people with
that was a thing.
What was it?
Like somebody,
fentanyl.
Yeah.
Fentanyl, like
some
that,
shit.
That's crazy. Like,
Crazy as F.
There's nothing Travis can do about that
Okay.
or to prevent that. You know, it's just people doing dumb things. You know what I'm saying?
People being people, bro.
Yeah.
People.
It's the
But
COVID effect.
as far as I feel like Travis, he could have done better maybe when, you know, people crying out for help, maybe just realizing, you know, being more aware of what's going on, you know, but he's performing at the same time.
Yeah,
Travis
it's
Scott
hard.
is known for his performances, so he's a crazy performer. You
He
know
is a
what I'm
crazy
saying?
performer.
So
And he's also a person as well. You feel me?
He is human.
What can he might have an influence, but if people are already out of control, what can he do?
Yeah.
For instance, there's footage of him trying his best to break it up, my man. He did the
There's
best
so much
he
you could
could.
do, yeah.
So much
That
you
is
can't
true,
jump
that
in
is
the
true.
crowd and take people apart. They're taking people away. People are jumping on top of the paramedics.
Even with that, there's no saving. Once you set yourself up in the mosh pit like I did, I didn't know anything about mosh pits. I was like, first time, let's see. So Travis Scott comes out in like 45 minutes.
Rude awakening.
Yeah, 45 minutes. So I'm waiting in the damn mosh pit.
Okay.
So it takes down to the last 15 minutes. Every 2 minutes, it's a big push. A group of bodies.
It's a wave.
A group of
A
bodies.
wave.
You just go left.
All right.
You go right.
You
You
look-
fall, you get stomped on.
You get stomped on, like.
left, right.
So, for me, like, you know what I'm saying? I think he should be held accountable. He should be held accountable for that, of course. Because, look, this is the culture he created. He created this, like, mosh pit, fuck up. Literally, he said in the song, it ain't a mosh pit without no injuries. And niggas moshing and niggas died. Like, come on, like, that's the culture he created. And he's, like, the nigga, like, he goes on his page, he sends tweets out saying, y'all boys jump the fence, hop in, I'm gonna sneak y'all in to the Asteroid. Like, even though we sold out, the people that can't get in, find a way. He's promoting that. He's promoting that, like, that stuff to do, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I also wanna, whoever, Live Nation, the production people who helped produce it, they should be held accountable as well, because come on, bro, like, my ass went Rolling Loud. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, what happened? Like, what happened? Like, literally, like, as someone that went to Rolling Loud and is planning on continuing to go to future festivals as well, it just blows me that actually occurred. Like, people really died, bro. Like, that still blows me. Like the youngest person that died, I'm pretty sure he was under 12 years old.
No.
12, 13.
Well, it's a personal choice thing. At the end of the day, like Jarvis said, it's a very much personal choice.
Hell yeah.
When I started seeing it got too crazy, I got out.
You have to get out, literally.
I fought my way out. Elbowing, fist.
You gotta
anyway,
get
to get out.
But
I
look,
didn't
though,
care for
you
anybody
could
else.
do that.
I
But
cared for me.
the people, like, you know,
I left my whole party
females
there.
and like kids, short people, and like they're grits. They stuck. They can't leave. They stuck in that wave.
You should've never went
life
up
is a
there.
choice, fam. If you know how those things get, if you're not bit for it, if you're lightheaded, if you faint, get
It's
yourself at that situation,
Like you
my
said,
man.
if Travis Scott said it, it's not a mosh pit unless it's injuries. If you
That's
that,
his
Why you
words.
going in?
Don't go in the mosh pit unless you ready to risk an injury. You know what I'm saying?
It could have been handled better, you know.
It should
but
have been
again,
handled better.
People, you feel me?
And like, you know, this is not the first time somebody died at a festival.
Yeah.
And like, of course, people are gonna be in drugs. People are in drugs, on drugs. People are gonna be on drugs. There's gonna be people passing out. That's normal. That's part of a festival. Mm-hmm. It's just to the point where death.
But I feel
like
what I'm
saying, bro,
it's a common sense thing because the concerts leading up to that, they only got worse. Every concert after that. So if you know how it's been going and you see Travis and you think it's gonna be anything sweet, I think that's a personal problem.
And so.
Almost. But even though it should have been clear medically and stuff, the medical tent was horrible. I went in there, it was just a horror site. Very understaffed and just confused.
Understaffed as well, so that's...
Very confused.
So many red flags, man. So many red flags.
Couldn't handle it. And so, really, it's a preparation. Travis
so
didn't have anything to do with that. That was Live Nation.
And then I want to get to how he dealt. Like how he responded and reacted to the whole situation.
Got paid to do that interview.
Within like, oh my god, like literally, y'all know the meme, and if y'all don't know the meme, we're gonna add the footage or the pic. Like just add the picture of his face. It's literally the face. This nigga, I think within the next couple hours or the next day, the next couple hours, he reacted to it saying, literally hands on his face like some, oh my god, did this just happen? Like not did this happen, but like, fuck, like sorry you guys, I didn't mean it. Like it seemed so fake. It didn't seem genuine at all. And it was like, come on, bro. Why would you even post that? Like, you didn't, like, come on, bro. You could have just posted a statement stating your apologies and blah, 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 dealing with this the next day. But your ass want to go on Instagram, like, literally, light-skinned face. Like, fam. The way he handled that, that's what made me even, like, I canceled him, but we're going to ask everybody else if they cancel Travis Scott. As of now, I canceled Travis Scott. But how do you think he handled that situation moving forward?
I feel like anybody that records themselves crying, that's just corny. Like
corny as freak.
Like, there's no way you're recording yourself and you're crying. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I feel like he could have made a video, or a statement of, apologizing and just do it the right way. The way he did it like
seems so forced. Like, who's going for that, bro? Literally, come on, bro.
Yeah, it didn't look good. Did not look good. He should have just started paying the money. Just kept quiet. Made Rock Nation pay the money.
Niggas would be waiting for him to say something, bro. And the next thing too, he did say something. He had a script planned interview with Charlemagne the God. That interview was so planned. Like, of course it was gonna be planned, but it just got me mad. Like, he never answered the questions straightforward. He always he was beating around the bush every time he answered a question by Charlemagne. And like, it just made me cringe. Like, you never stated, like, come on, bro, be straightforward. Say it, bro. Like, say it. Don't try to beat the bush. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Travis Scott, man. Yeah. I was waiting for Utopia, bro. I was waiting for the next album to drop now. Nah, fam, you keep that shit, man. Maybe. Let me. I gotta hear a snippet. I gotta hear a snippet first. Maybe I might. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Jason's gonna change all his morals just to listen to a little piece of Utopia, trying to reach paradise.
Like, bro, I'm a fan. I'm not a super fan, but I'm a fan of Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, I've seen your Travis Scott days, Jason. So don't even start. That's the thing. You're really portraying what you go against. I seen the days where that
I know you used to be a big Travis Scott.
I was not a big Travis Scott fan.
Nah?
That was I'm a Playboy. Playboys, y'all get those niggas mixed up. Yeah, bro.
How to Pimp, what was it?
Mamacita.
That wasn't me,
used
bro.
To be banging these things.
No, that wasn't me.
Yes.
That wasn't me.
Nah, okay.
The boys trying to hold me like cannibal. Like,
for the pod.
For the pod. Pushing P. Pod. P pod. You see how I did that?
3,500.
On to the next subject. No.
3,500 for the
Let's go ahead and talk about AB. Antonio Brown, bruh. That nigga said, fuck y'all. Walked out the fucking football field. Damn. My bad for dropping the F-bomb like that.
After hearing his side, I agree with him, fam. Like,
let me talk.
Because look, you gotta understand, like, what he said. I listened to his interviews, and people, like, they control the narrative. Every instance, like, I've heard him into a situation, they always say, oh, AB's doing this. If somebody tells you you're done, they say you're cut, why would I still have my uniform on, fam? I'm gone.
That is true. But let me tell them, like, the whole situation. So, if you guys don't know, Antonio Brown plays for the Tampa Buccaneers, of course, not anymore, though. But I guess one day, it was the Tampa Buccaneers versus Jets game. after a play, he throws his stuff. I think he's arguing with somebody, but he's yelling at Mike Evans. Mike Evans trying to calm him down, and he just took off his old jersey, boom, 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 runs across the field doing jumping jacks, fuck out, and runs off.
In the interview, he said, like, after the play, he told the coach, my ankle's hurt, I can't go no more. And the coach told him, all right, no problem, you're done, you're cut. He said, all right, I'm gone.
So I think that's one of the reasons, of course, that he decided to do that. And so
he rapping now.
Soon, I think within 2 hours later or an hour later, he drops a song as well.
Super Gremlin.
Pit Not the Palace, some shit like that. And yeah, bro, Antonio Brown, man.
He hanging out with Floyd Mayweather and Kanye. He doing something, right?
AB, look up, man. Like, yeah, man, I see it with Kanye hanging out with Mayweather. He hanging out with millionaires,
with Madonna.
Bro.
Like, that picture itself is just like,
don't even know.
Demi Lovato too, I think.
Oh, I don't know about her, but
that was just like a random picture, and like they're all hanging out like it's cool.
There's nothing but respect, man.
But Antonio Brown, a lot of people saying it's also like they're saying his mental isn't straight, his head isn't straight. No. So sometimes that's one thing people like to do. They like to pin the mental illness on people or black people. Kanye West, prime example. And so they're trying to do the same shit to Antonio Brown. They're trying to say he had CTE, which is like chronic traumatic. Damn, I don't know what the E means, but yeah, that's basically damage from playing football. So like concussions, all that, a lot of hits that he took. And so a lot of people trying to say that he needs help, but the reason like why he's why he did that, why he quit, makes sense. Like the coach basically tried to force him to play.
Yeah. No. He told him. He said you're cut, man. Would you want to be somewhere they told you you're done?
No, I watched the interview he did with the Full Send podcast. He said a good analogy. So if you're about to go drop some fries and your hand's burnt and you can't pick up the thing and drop the fries and you tell your manager, oh, I can't do it, they expect you to still do it? Yeah. Well, what can you do?
Don't make sense.
It doesn't make any sense. Somebody else has to do it.
Nothing but respect.
If you're not going to get on that field when we need you on that field, then you can't be on this team. That don't make sense.
Yeah, bro. Like,
we're not resting for the playoffs.
They can still control the narrative, and that's a lot of places, He's just somebody who spoke up on it. I show respect to him. It's like I can see why he hangs out with Kanye. You feel me? He's gonna control the narrative. He's not gonna let them pin something on him.
See, what those two have in common? You can't box those niggas. You can't put them in a box. You can't control their minds because you're gonna hear it and they will speak. Yo. They will let you hear it. So,
nothing but respect.
Shout out to those guys. And then, transitioning to another topic. I'm a podcast. This is my podcast. I enjoy having podcasts. But I want to talk about, usually I don't talk about other people's podcasts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this podcast in particular, they're known. They're viral. They're pretty known podcasts on YouTube. You go ahead because you know the name. Like I just know the incident. So Fresh and Fit. Yeah. So Fresh and Fit. If you guys watch them on YouTube, they talking down on our black queens. They're talking down on our queens. And
unacceptable.
We don't do that. We don't do that shit because those niggas are fucking lames. How the fuck you trying to talk down on a black queen? And like, they're the most targeted, females. Like, people always trying to come for them, trying to cancel them, trying to get rid of them. Like, no. But I want, Gene, go ahead and talk about the situation because the Fresh Fit. Or I can talk about it. I got it. So, on an episode of Fresh Fit Podcast, I guess they brought up talking, like, one of the topics was dating, preferences. And so the host goes, saying, what's one of the host's name, the light skin.
Myron.
If I'm not wrong, if he's not wrong as well. Myron goes, he doesn't like Night Riders. He doesn't like Shaniquas
No, I think that was the other one. The dark skin one?
No, the light skin one. The light skin one said that. But both hosts, they were going hand in hand. They both agreed on it, saying, I don't like my girls Night Riders. I don't like Shaniquas or Sharkeishas. Yeah. Come on, bruh. You're a grown ass man.
Yeah, you can't be,
You saying that ish, like, come on, bruh. What's wrong with you? And like, I don't know if he's black, but if you are black, that podcast should be canceled.
It don't matter if he's black.
Yeah.
Because it's cool. You can have your preference. You feel me?
Exactly.
I could
keep that to yourself.
black women over white women, but I don't gotta tear down white women to prefer black women. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I
The
mean?
name calling was a little bit over much.
Exactly.
It was not needed at all.
Distasteful. Very distasteful.
One of them being black.
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 Dark. You dark skinned nigga. Like, come on, bruh.
Like, there's no way.
Like,
But hey, that's them.
like,
You know what I mean? I love my Melanie queens, you know, till the death of me.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I love all women.
It's all about Melanie. Just do your thing. Just wake up and be beautiful every day.
exactly. Like, you shouldn't tear down nobody. Like, you shouldn't make anybody feel bad. And the fact that he did that on his platform, and like the females that he has on his shows too, like they're dark skinned, they're black women, light skinned, but like, come on, bro, you should have turned down. That's nasty. That's sick. Yeah,
But that's
do
what
better.
that's what people promoting nowadays, man. Nobody tell them girls to go on there and get teared down. You know, clout is a very dangerous drug. You know, it's all about your respect for yourself. If you want to go on there and let another nigga bash you, you're gonna get bashed. But I'm not gonna agree with what he said. You can have your preference and opinion, like what he said, but you know, have respect for the person you talking about. And dark women, you
Just
feel me?
have
That was-
respect in general.
That was a little. It wasn't pee in my opinion.
Yeah, that
Hey.
wasn't P.
Hey, Gunna,
That ain't P.
Gunna, you gonna have a run for your money after this
That
episode,
ain't
bro.
P.
Wait, we
Fuck my
might.
Gunna, man.
We need to have a P count, bitch. Every time somebody uses P, ping, ping, like, damn, bro. Oh shit, that's the 100th time, bro. Pushing P. Yeah, but Kanye West, y'all know Kanye West
Love
is always
Kanye.
entertaining topic to talk about this nigga, man. You know, Kanye West, man. Him and Kim officially done. Damn. RP to that. RP
gonna get her
to
back.
RP to Kimya. You know what I'm saying? That ended shortly in December. You know, Kanye, you know, couldn't move on. Sad. I mean, it took time for him to move on. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Kanye couldn't move on, but Kim, that been moved on like that.
It's the narrative.
Like,
Yeah,
damn,
it's the
bruh.
narrative. I think this was the greatest thing to happen to Kanye.
Yeah,
In my opinion, I
Ooh,
feel like
I love it.
he's back.
Yeah, let me continue.
yeah, yeah.
Let me
Well,
continue. Let me like get to that point. Let me like build it up. Let me build it up.
Yeah.
Let me reel them voices in. Let me build it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Kim, she moved on to SN. If you don't know who Pete Davidson, I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know who the hell Pete Davidson is. And if you don't know who Pete Davidson is, he's a comedian and he's an actor.
Let's not underplay. They know who Pete is.
Man, know who Pete Davidson
Do
is.
y'all niggas really know who
We
Pete
know
Davidson
Pete
is?
Davidson.
Yeah,
What show is he on every Saturday?
Saturday
Not,
Night Live.
nigga, if you know, don't say it. But I mean, if you don't know, I mean, well, he's
Let's
one
be
of
honest,
the.
They know
What
who
show's
Pete.
on
He's a cast member at Saturday Night Live, a sketch show every Saturday, of course, called Saturday Night Live, and so they're dating, and you know, I would have been like, what the fuck? I'm fucking Kanye West, and you want to talk to Pete Davidson?
Sorry to interrupt. I just want to say, man,
Shout out to like
that boy Pete Davidson don't miss though.
I mean,
Yeah, but he don't miss.
I respect. It's a W for Pete. It's a W for Pete.
I'm gonna give
Keep
Pete W.
upgrading, though.
Pete
I'ma give him a
gets
W.
on
You get a
that.
W.
He get a W.
You do?
He's driving around the girl car going
Yeah,
jewelry
jewelry
shopping.
shopping, I see
He
that.
get the
Jewelry
W.
shopping,
He get the
bro.
W. But the narrative, Pete Davidson sized Kanye West, bro.
Let's
Telling that
get
nigga
to
get on
it.
his
Let me get to it. Let me still be. You know what I'm saying? So we're boiling right now. We're boiling out, boys. And so now, you know, Kim's with Pete and Kanye. You know, kind of sad. You know, kind of sad. Decides to buy the crib, the neighbor, the next door house across from Kim. You know what I'm saying? To be, people's like, oh my God, Kanye, that's so stalker. No, nigga, he came out, had an exclusive interview like 2 days ago saying, he got the house to be closer with his kids. Niggas like to push that narrative saying Kanye's sad as hell and he's stalking bit. Like, no, fam. Sometimes it's not always about like the whole relationship. It's about the kids. Yeah. It's really about the kids. So he can be closer with them because he said nothing's gonna get in the way of him and his kids. And so he got the crib across from his Kim's house, and within a month later, New Year's Day, you see Kanye West spotted on a date with Julia Fox. Crickets. Nobody knows who the fuck Julia Fox is. Do you know who Julia Fox is? No.
Very good model.
No.
From Uncut Gems.
And bingo, this nigga knows. He knows who. Well, excuse me.
She beautiful.
She is beautiful. Julia Fox is an actress from 2019 movie. Excuse me if I'm wrong. Well, it's Uncut Gems, a movie. I think 2020. Uncut Gems, a movie with Adam Sandler It had Julia Fox, Kevin Garnett, and Lakeith Stanfield, if I'm wrong.
It's a very good movie.
Very good movie.
I recommend watching it.
About sports gambling and New York and jewelry shit. So yeah, if you
that one.
yeah, so she was starred in that movie.
Hectic ending.
Great movie.
Spoil, yeah.
Great movie. You gotta watch that though. I really suggest my viewers, the serious crew, to watch that. Y'all watch that shit. But yeah, so she was in that movie. But yeah, Kanye spotted on a date with her. So random, right?
I think it's much more than.
And then no, there's more to it. Cause not only was he spotted on a date with her, New Year's night, no, January 1st, early morning, you see Kanye West on a balcony. Look on the left of him. A light-skinned Hispanic chick. Another, like, what the fuck? We got two girls on the balcony.
These aren't random chicks, bro.
Random chicks.
No, they're not random chicks. These are actresses and models.
No, these are groupies.
They're not groupies. Bro, they have followings,
and the thing is, one thing I forgot to mention is that he was hanging out with Future. Future, yes, that nigga had a New Year's Eve party with Future. Yeah, that's all. That's it, bro. Come on.
I don't think
that's the Future effect. That's the Future effect.
That's not Kanye.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like he woke up the next day. That's the Future effect, bro.
But I do respect.
Hey, Future, let me shout out to hold up, Future Hendrix, bro. You know I'm chilling, bro. You know, come to the podcast, bro. Let me hang out with you one day, bro. Let me see the the Future effect. You know what I'm saying?
I will respect.
Let me see the Future effect.
Because this year he is controlling the narrative. Like if they say something bad about him, instead of just leaving it, he's actually explaining his side of it. And I feel like that's cool. I can respect him on that.
Definitely. Yeah. And so, after the New Year's, hanging out with Future, this man, now he's been popping. He's been out in public with Julia Fox. Like they're talking. That's his girl. Like. Kanye is, you know what I'm saying? He looks happy. He's taking pictures. Like,
so, like,
he's back.
Who else you know drops a brand new girlfriend, but drops a whole GQ magazine cover with her? Like, what?
Yeah, niggas.
Kanye's moving different, bro.
Kanye moving like Kanye West.
That's what I love to see from Kanye. I love that black skinhead on site Kanye West. It's just raw.
He's back to living his raps.
You know what I mean?
But one thing I peeped is that Kanye West is not looking like Christian Kanye. Let's keep it real. Like, he's leaning towards the opposite side now. Like, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you talk about Jesus, my best friend. And next thing you know, you like with two different girls on a Sunday. Yeah. People literally, bro, they were killing me.
Your pastor on the balcony
bro. They know what they saying. That's Sunday service. That's Sunday class, man. Kanye West, bro. Like. Kanye though.
I just think he's trying to find himself, man. If you really see Kanye West is going through different stages.
Yeah.
Always. That's one thing about Kanye. He's gonna have like a different stage, different era.
And I can respect him.
That's his people.
That's not 100%.
I think he's just his life is on a spotlight. So we're gonna see the different Kanyes, and it's kind of cool though, seeing somebody go through different things.
It is cool, bro. 100%.
Being Christian and then being a rock star, being a rapper, being a producer. I can only respect him.
Yeah,
I salute.
It's so amazing because the music reflects it all. No album is the same from Kanye. You know what I mean?
Nothing.
The music reflects it all.
Donda's still one of the hardest album out. One of the hardest rap albums of 2021. Right. If you want to talk about it, come y'all follow me on Instagram. Like y'all see me, talk to me. I'm gonna argue about that. Because by the way, Drake and Kanye West, they see so much shit happened, bruh, since the last episode of my podcast. Drake and Kanye, they squashed their beef, and ever since that beef ended, Certified Lover Boy been sounding kind of good now. That shit been sounding a little bit better now. Drake, man, the songs, they're hitting now. They're hitting just a little. You know what I'm saying? Caught a couple bangers though. Shout out to that, man.
Most top albums of last year.
Yeah.
So yeah,
probably up there.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Crazy.
What was it? 5 a.m. No, it was a Houston song. You know how I spend when I come to Houston.
7 a.m. in Houston, maybe.
No, nothing like that.
Now we're figuring out Drake songs. But you know what that means. The podcast is coming to our end. You guys, salute. I want to thank my guests for coming out, of course. We got Wavy Clips here. I appreciate you. Episode sponsored by Wavy Clips. You'll see it right here.
Yes,
And we got Talk.
Yes, sir.
I said that shit funny. Talk. And then we got Cam Fiji in this bizai.
It's gonna be Mr. Maharaj from now on.
Mr. Maharaj.
Yeah, I don't even want to be called Fiji.
Put some
like
respect on man's name.
Mr. Maharaj. And, you know, I'm so grateful and happy to start it's like the second week of 2022, but I'm so happy to be back starting with the new season. Well, yeah, this is a new season. This is a new season. Let's say
Fresh start.
fuck,
Fresh
this is
start.
Fresh fucking start.
we're gonna
Serious
title
podcast,
it. Yeah.
Hey man,
Hey,
if you ain't
revenge.
watching this podcast, you're gonna taking yourself serious.
Bruh, take life
what he said,
serious.
oh.
Tap in.
Can't be
It's the love I
serious.
receive.
Watch it every day. This
And
should
the
be like
people.
What?
One thing I want to salute the people. That even though like I wasn't recording episodes because I was dealing with school, work, and a variety of stuff. The people that did tell me, they came up to me telling me, "Yo, Jason, bro, what's up with the podcast?" Telling me to bring it back, telling me to get to it, get back on my grind. Salute to y'all boys. I appreciate it because ever since y'all telling me this, I'm getting this. What's the word?
Passion.
I'm getting this reactions from people. It's telling me that I'm doing my job and I need to continue, bro.
It's a
I
good
need to
podcast.
serve people.
When people see something good, they're gonna let you know it's good, fam.
Yes,
it's
sir,
just
bro.
law of attraction. That
What he
means you're doing
said,
something
bro.
right.
Keep
yeah.
going hard, man.
Podcast pushing
Pushing
Continue
Pushin P.
Pushing P. I hope I don't get copyrighted for pushing P. Hey, come on, man. I do not own the phrase pushing P out. That's Gunna. That's his shit. You know what I'm saying? Quoted by Gunna. Man. But one last thing, of course, like and subscribe on YouTube, Serious Podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Serious Podcast. And also, we are on Apple Music if you didn't fucking know. Yeah, and Spotify. Damn.
Need that.
Oh, put the
Serious Podcast.
yeah.
P.
He.
P. Hold on. One of these effects is applause. Oh.
That wasn't P of you.
That's not P.
Okay, that's it. Well, this shit not working. We'll throughout this season, throughout these episodes, you'll see more of me playing with this shit. Actually, you know what I'm saying. But thank you guys for listening and peace.
Serious.